Okay, so I've got some good news. I know it's been a few days, weeks before I've had an audiobook up on this channel, and that is because it takes longer to write a book than it does to record and put a book out. But I did just finish An Enchanted Love, and I will be recording that and releasing it soon. In addition, I received a comment about 10 days ago asking if I was still doing 365 days of prayer, and I realized, wow, did I fall off the bus with that? It just got really busy at the end of school and summer. But this weekend just kind of reminded me that maybe it's a little more important than I thought. So we're going to pick back up, and I don't know if day 13 was the last day, but that's where this comment was. So we're just going to call this day 14. And the biggest thing that I think we need to pray for is a revival. It's been kind of encouraging. I haven't watched all of the RNC thing that they're doing, their convention, but I've watched bits and pieces, and it's been heartening to see so many people talk about returning to God and keeping their focus on God. Now, a lot of times this is, empty words. I do think they mean it at this point, but is that how they're going to govern? I don't know. That always makes it a little bit trickier. But I just think there is still so much hatred and division in our country. And when we get to the point where we applaud an assassination attempt, or we comment that we're sad that somebody missed, which I don't know if you've been on social media, but there's lots of that, that we have fallen so far, because we should never get to that point where a disagreement on ideology means that we want people dead. And so that is really what we're going to pray for today. And if you guys have more prayers beyond this, then please feel free to leave them in the comments, and look for the new audiobook to be dropping in the next couple of days, at least chapter by chapter, and then the whole thing at the end. So let's go ahead and pray. Dear God, we thank you that we live in a country where we are still free to worship you. We thank you that your divine hand was at that rally in Pennsylvania, and we did not have to witness the assassination of a former president. Lord, I pray for Corey Compatore and his family who were affected. He was such a hero, shielding his wife and his daughters, and I pray that you will just be with them and give them healing to get through this, and for the other people who were injured there as well, and just for people who witnessed it. It's such not the way that this country was built, and not the way that we're supposed to work with each other, that witnessing violence like that just is not an easy thing to recover from. Lord, I pray that this will help calm the rhetoric in this country, although I haven't seen it totally calming yet. I pray that we will remember that we are all your creatures, and we don't have to agree on everything, but we do have to agree to be civil, and that violence is not the answer. And Lord, I just pray for a revival. I pray that people will stand up, that they will stand for truth, that they will stand for what's right, that they will stand for your word. I pray that we will dive back into your word and hold it in our hearts. And I'm not sure what this listener who commented on needed prayer for, but I know you do. And so I pray that you will be with this commenter and whatever they needed prayer for. Lord, I just pray that you will give them peace about it, that you will handle the situation in your will, and help us to remember to be in your word daily, to be talking to you daily, to be sharing about you daily, and to keep our focus on you, because that is how this world gets better. In your name, amen. Okay, so we'll do 365 days of prayer again, because again, we're going to need it. And look for the new audiobook chapter to drop probably Thursday at the latest, because I got to record it tomorrow, and then I'll put them up chapter by chapter. But I'm excited for you guys to listen to An Enchanted Love. All right, see you later.